Now I want to show you in this report designer how to create a report for your clients or for your facility here. And I want to show you the abilities of this report designer. This is the tools part. You can see, as you can see, this label, checkbox, rich text box, for etc. These are components, and also you can bind another report here, and also you can bind a PDF document here, and also you can your gauges, your charts, and the cross table tools in, and also this is the PDF signature part here. If you create this report as a PDF, editable PDF, you can insert this part, this tool, this component to your report, and you can retrieve your users, your employees PDF signatures here. For example, now I want to create an inappropriate, unsuitable product form here. There is a it must have a data source. Now, at first of all, I'm creating my data source here, and I will retrieve my form, retrieve my data from my data table. Now I'm clicking it. These are as I said before, these are 7 types of data source in this data source and framework, object, Excel file, and also you can bind this report to your Excel files. For example, you are using there are various of Excel files. You can bind this report from your files, and also JSON to retrieve data from cloud or from web or from a static file, explode data, and data federation to federate your multiple data source with each other. For example, I want to show you this JSON part here. This is the web service endpoint. You can bind your report data source to your SAP if the SAP is using a web service endpoint, or you can use your data source to bind your SAP ERP. In this field, as I mentioned before, this is the SAP HANA and the SAP data sources. Now I'm binding my report to my database. So I'm choosing SQL Server and I'm writing my IP. Now I'm stopping the record because of my client's confidentiality. Now I'm going on. These are the tables. These tables are coming from my databases. So I'm choosing my inappropriate product form. I'm choosing it all, and also I can select another table. Okay, there is no another table related with this form. I'm clicking finish button here. I'm seeing my data here. For example, if I see in my manage queries part, I can retrieve the previous results. The previous results are here. These values has been written in different times. These are the columns here. These are the images here, etc. These are part. Now I'm seeing, and I know this table is related with the product, another database here. Let me show you. I think there is a product part here. Yep, it's the product part here. This is the product value. This is the value, the ID number, the ID of the product. It has been chosen as 6 number now. So I must bind another database here. Now I'm closing it, retrieving all of the data to show you. And I am adding the ERP database to connect, to bind the values, to join the tables in a federation. Now I am also stopping here. Now in this database there are another tables. Now I'm choosing the items part here. These are the products in ERP. As I mentioned before, this also ERP solution has also developed by us, by our company, for this company, for this facility, for this client, whatever you say. Now I'm finishing it. Now as you see, there are two data source. I can name it here if I want, if I like. For example, queries, conditions, name, yes. This is my QCS DB, and this is my ERP DB. I'm showing this to you because you want to bind your SAP data, so you can select your SAP databases. Now I need a federation data to bind these two of data sources, so I am also adding another database. Now I'm choosing data federation part here, so I can manage my two databases, two tables, to join the tables. Now I'm managing relations. This is our master detail relation part. This is my prior table, and this is the left part, so I can bind my column to this part. Now as you see, it's not binding because the data type are different in this field, so I can bind this one. I'm undo this. So I want to I need to create a calculated field to convert the data to string, from string to a long or integer part. Now I am closing it for once. I am creating a calculated fields here. As you see, there is a calculated fields here. I am editing it. I can remove this from all data. Naming it product or item ID. Displays will be item ID. Choosing my data member, data source, and I can create an expression to convert it to long. This is a two part here, to integer to long. Now I'm converting it to long. I can write an expression here. This will be done by us. This will be by done us. So don't be afraid to create how we will be create this report. How will we design this, create this report? This is actually will be done by us in installation, but we will give you the trainings, we will give you the documentation, we will give you the manual, so you will easily create your own reports anytime. Now I'm familiar to this syntax, so I'm writing it fast actually. If it is null, which one is null? Write it like that. So this will convert my data to long integer 64. Okay, I'm closing it. Now I'm recreating my array, creating my federation here. I'm choosing my items. Now I'm choosing my items here, managing their quality. It is not here. Now I need to write another manage query here. Yes, I'm choosing this is my master table and this is my other table. Selecting this one, and if I equals this ID to the product ID, now I left other join here because it can be null because of the record form structure. I'm choosing all of the columns. Now I need to choose only title, code, etc. This is enough for me now. When I click the OK button, it will be created as a federated queries. Now I'm finishing it. As you see here, the federated query data source is here. This is my federated query here. Yes, this is the federated part. As you see here, you will see all of the parts here. Okay. Now yes, this is my item title. Now I'm binding. I'm adding my data source here. Federation data source. I'm closing it. When I choose and drag and drop my data, I can see in my previous screen, as you see, it is written like that because there are 3 data in my record form. So I'm seeing here 3 items here. This is non-styled part, so I can make my report more readable. Now I'm finishing here because there is a ready record form report. There is a ready report. I will show you the ready report in the install because this part is really so long. So I'm now closing. I will show you in the trainings if we work together. I'm closing it now. As you see in the inappropriate product report, I am also opening it in Designer. You will see the designed report here. Okay. As you see here, this is my web part. These are the records in my related record form. Yes, as you see here, there are 3 records here. If you see it, there is lots of various data here. I can select and show my data in my report. So if I show it in a preview screen, you will see the result here. It needs from me a record number. So I don't know what the record number, because I don't have the hard copies. So now I am looking it from my database. Now I'm looking my database and I'm copying and pasting the record number here. If I click here, I can see all of my database because I didn't filter my database, so I should filter my database with my manage queries part here. Clicking filter, clicking here. If it equals to my record ID, now when I enter my data here, I only see 1. There is no data here, but if I enter this one, I can see the well data here. I can bind my also this record to my lot number or to my user or etc. As you see here, there is no data here because there is no well data in this part. if I put it in my fields, I can see. The next part I will show you the web part. In web part you will see the authorization and also the data here.